In this video, we are going to understand formula and pattern related to Pythagorean triplets. So whenever we will talk about Pythagorean triplet, before that it is very important to understand that Pythagorean triplet is a set of three positive integers. Now suppose that we have right angle triangle, and suppose this side is of 3 unit, this side is of 4 unit, and this side is of 5 units. As we know that the basic fundamental of Pythagoras theorem is that there is a relation between hypotenuse, base and perpendicular. The square of hypotenuse, that is 5 square, will be equal to the sum of square of its base and perpendicular. Now if we will solve this, we will get 25 will be equal to 9 plus 16. And now 25 will be equal to 25. Students, these are the basic concepts and the basic relation of Pythagoras theorem. Now if we will talk about Pythagorean triplets, so Pythagorean triplets means that such three numbers, like we can take 3, 4 and 5, and if we will apply Pythagoras theorem to these numbers, then they should satisfy, or these three numbers should validate, or we can say that the three integers that we have taken should fit this rule. And what the rule is? H square, that is hypotenuse square, should be equal to sum of square of base and perpendicular. Clear? So this is called Pythagorean triplets. Now here we have taken example of 3, 4, 5. And if you are thinking that we have only these three integers which follow Pythagorean triplets, then you are wrong. We can find more. Like, let us take one more example. 6, 8 and 10. Now let's check it. Either they follow Pythagoras theorem or not. 10 we will take as hypotenuse. As we know, hypotenuse is the longest side. So after solving this, we have got that left hand side is equals to right hand side. And yes, it follows. It means that 6, 8, 10, these three integers are also Pythagorean triplet. Now the main thing which we are going to understand, that is there any formula to find this Pythagorean triplet, or how do we know that this set of numbers follow Pythagorean triplet? So my answer would be yes, there is formula to find your Pythagorean triplets. So now we will learn related to the formula of Pythagorean triplets. So the formula to find Pythagorean triplet is 2m square plus whole square of m square minus 1, which will be equal to whole square of m square plus 1. But here, what is m? M can be any natural number. So here this formula means that whatever triplets we are going to have will be in the form of 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Clear? So m square plus 1 will be your h, 2m can be your base, or m square minus 1 can be your perpendicular. Also you can take 2m as your perpendicular and rest is your base. Now if we will think logically, why we have taken m square plus 1 as our hypotenuse? Well, you already know that the side which is present in front of right angle, that will be your hypotenuse, and it is also longest side. Now if any set of numbers will satisfy this formula, then we will say that we have got our triplets. To understand it more better and more clear, let us take any example. So we are going to take any random value of m as 6. So now let's check that on putting the value of m on this formula, can 6 can form Pythagorean triplets? So putting the value of m in the formula, we will get 2m whole square, it is whole square, plus 6 square minus 1 whole square will be equal to 6 square plus 1 whole square. Clear? So 6 times 2 is 12 whole square. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 minus 1 is 35 whole square is equals to 36 plus 1, 37 whole square. Clear? Now 12 square is 144. 35 square is 1225 and 37 square is 1369. Now if you will solve left hand side, you will get 1369, which is equal to right hand side. Also, we already have discussed that if left hand side will be satisfied to right hand side, then the number that we are having, that is 2m m square minus 1 m square plus 1, can form Pythagorean triplets. So we solve that numbers are 12, 35 and 37. So this set of numbers can form Pythagorean triplet. See, we have found one more Pythagorean triplets. So it is very important to understand this concept, and it's my suggestion for you all students that please try to do by your own also. So let's revise one again what we have learned. There can be so many Pythagorean triplets, and it can be impossible for someone to remember all of these sets. So that is why this formula has been made to put any natural number of m in your formula and easily found the triplets. Clear? Since we have taken m square plus 1 as our hypotenuse because it is longest side. So for more better understanding, let us solve one question. We have to write Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 8. So it cannot be hypotenuse, it can be perpendicular or base. So let's find out. But before that, if you don't remember the formula, while solving the question in the starting, write the formula in your copy and gradually it will be remembered by itself. Now, the three Pythagorean triplets are in the form of 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1, as we already learned. According to question, it is given that 8 is the smallest number. And now suppose that if it is a condition, let us write it also. Suppose it is a condition, then here we will assume. So let's assume that m square minus 1 is a smallest number in the triplet. As you know, m square plus 1 can be the highest number, and you can assume between 2m or m square minus 1. So here we have taken m square minus 1 first. If so, then we can easily write here m square minus 1, that will be equal to 8, and on transposing m square will be equal to 9, as 8 plus 1 is equals to 9. Now m square is 3, as we know 3 times 3 is 9. So if m square is 9, so m will be 3. Now we will solve for 2m. So 2m will be equal to 6. Now students, please check that what is 2m here. 2m is one of the, we can say, member of Pythagorean triplets, but its value is coming 6, which is less than 8. It means that 8 is not the smallest number in this Pythagorean triplet. That's why we can easily say that whatever assumption we have did, like this assumption is wrong. So now we will move to the next smallest number. As I told you already, now we will take 2m as our smallest number in the triplet. So if 2m will be 8, m value will be equal to 4, right? So if m will be equal to 4, let's find m square minus 1. It will be equal to 4 square minus 1, and 16 minus 1, that is 15. It means that now our assumption is correct, as 15 is greater than 8. So one number we got 15, other number we got 8. Let's find third number. So third number will be 4 square plus 1. So 16 plus 1, 17. So this is our longest side. Now how we will write all three numbers together? While solving, you have also saw that 8 is the smallest number, then 15 and then 17. So while writing the Pythagorean triplet, we can write as 8, 15 and 17. And like this, we have got our collection of numbers where 8 was the smallest number. So 8, 15, 17 are collection of numbers and are known as Pythagorean triplets. While solving this type of question, you have to make sure that this should satisfy the formula. So now we can say that for this question, that is to find Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 8, this is our final answer. And it is very interesting to know that this is unique triplet. There is no such other triplet. So for better understanding of this concept related to Pythagorean triplet, you have to do more practice by yourself. Take any random natural number, try to find your triplet. Using some logic, some concepts, we have solved this question. Now let us understand more about this in our next video. Thank you.